Let's talk about something that sparked debates everywhere: nuclear power. Some see it as the future of clean energy, while others can't get past the risks. And now Kazakhstan is the center of that conversation. The country has officially kicked off the work to build its first nuclear power plant in August. And that's just the beginning. In a few minutes, we'll explain why and who's involved, and what this means not just for Kazakhstan, but for the global energy race. But first, let's get back to where it started. In October 2024, Kazakhstan held a nationwide referendum, posing one question to its citizens: should the country build a nuclear power plant? 71% voted yes. That green light gave the government the political backing to move forward with a massive project that has been stalled for decades. Fast forward less than a year and things are already moving. The first nuclear power plant will be built in the village of Ulken in the Jambul district of the Almaty region, right on the shores of Lake Balkhash. In June 2025, the Kazakh government announced that Russia's Rosatom would lead an international consortium to build the plant, following months of negotiations with potential suppliers, including China's CNCC, South Korea's KHNP, and France's EDF. Negotiations covered everything from technology and financing to staff training and localization. In August 2025, Rosatom began engineering surveys in Ulken to determine the best site for the nuclear power plant and prepare its design. The studies will assess seismic safety, groundwater conditions, and other factors critical for the plant's reliability and security. The scale of the project is huge. The total investment is estimated at 14 to 15 billion US, plus an additional 1 billion earmarked for social projects. According to Kazakhstan's Atomic Energy Agency, at the peak of construction, up to 10,000 workers will be needed. Once operational, around 2,000 permanent jobs will be created, including engineers, technicians, and support staff. Officials promise the plant will bring jobs, new training opportunities, and better infrastructure for Ulken and the wider region, from roads and power lines to new schools and kindergartens. One of the biggest concerns in Ulken is Lake Balkhash. The lake has been shrinking for years, and locals worry the plant could make things worse. Officials say the plant VVER 1,200 reactors use a closed-loop cooling system with cooling towers, meaning water intake will be limited. Annual losses from evaporation are estimated at around 60 million cubic meters, just 0.2% of the lake's natural evaporation. Kazakhstan already plays a key role in the global nuclear industry. According to the World Nuclear Association, Kazakhstan has 14% of the world's uranium reserves. Today, the nation produces over 40% of the world's uranium. The irony is that Kazakhstan is already the world's leading producer of uranium, the fuel used in nuclear power, but has never had its own nuclear power plant. Globally, nuclear power is far from disappearing. Nuclear power generates roughly 10% of the world's electricity and nearly 20% in advanced economies. It has long been among the biggest sources of carbon-free energy worldwide. Despite challenges in some countries, it still holds major potential to help decarbonize the power sector. According to the International Energy Agency, there are nearly 420 nuclear reactors in the world. The agency expects record amounts of electricity in 2025. As Japan restarts plants, France completes maintenance, and new units come online in China, Europe, India, and South Korea. Another 60 reactors are under construction worldwide, adding more than 70 gigawatts of capacity. Governments are showing their strongest interest in nuclear since the 1970s oil crisis, driven by the need for energy security, cleaner power, and growing electricity demand. In fact, more than 40 countries now plan to expand nuclear use. The Kazakh government isn't stopping at just one facility. Officials have already confirmed that Kazakhstan is planning a second and a third nuclear power plant in the future. China's CNCC has emerged as a front-runner for those projects. The project has its supporters and critics. Supporters point to jobs, energy security, and lower emissions, while critics highlight safety, waste, and cost. But in Kazakhstan, the debate is shaped by history. The legacy of the Semipalatinsk nuclear test site, a reminder of the risks that come with nuclear technology. The choices made today will define Kazakhstan's energy system and its place in the global nuclear industry for decades. This has been the Astana Times Explainer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories. Until next time!